Sports fans with Wale Scott, welcome on the show. It's a massive program on the show today. First off, Roland Garros, the Paris Opens, of course, that's taking place right now. Sylvester later on the show will give us updates on that one. Arsenal are champions of the European Premier League. Wow, English Premier League, fantastic if you ask me. EPL, Arsenal, finally, after 22 years. We'll talk about that later on the show. The Nigeria Premier Football League, Enugu Rangers, champions of this season. But I won't be looking that way today. I'm looking somewhere else. Bruno Fernandes wins English Premier League Player of the Season of the Year. I'll tell you my opinion on that later on the show. And some clubs have sacked their managers. I've brought in new managers, Real Madrid, Chelsea. Talk about that extensively on the show. The program is Sports Fans with Wale Scott. Stay with us. We'll come back shortly. Sports fans with Wale Scott, welcome back. Sylvester Nicol, welcome on as usual.
Thank you, Mr. Wale.
Just a quick brief. Roland Garros, Paris Opens.
Yes. Yeah, as usual, the big players like we expect are through to the next round. Someone like Alexander Zverev and Novak Djokovic, they are through to the next round. And as we speak, there are some games going on live like this. So as the games unfold, you'll definitely get in touch with our viewers.
About Roland Garros, Paris Open experts, Sylvester Nicol. He has become something else overnight. So we'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll talk about, let's talk about Enugu Rangers first, winners of the Nigeria Premier Football League. And from there, we'll go straight into Arsenal and the English Premier League, the EPL. We'll take a short break. We'll come back. Stay with us. Sports fans with Wale Scott. Of course, my name is still Wale Scott. Of course, our social media handles, Fam TV Sports, on Instagram, on TikTok, Facebook. Don't forget, please, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Fam TV Sports, to watch the whole show. Sylvester just gave you a rundown of the Roland Garros, the Paris Opens. And so we have a rundown of who's in. Like he said, we'll give you the rundown as they come in. Enugu Rangers were the champions. Now, this is a team that's consistently been involved. Enugu Rangers, Iwanyawu National, Enyimba Football Club, they've been there. But Fidelis Ilichukwu always has the magic wand. He's done it again. MFM, young boys, no names, he made it happen in MFM. Now, Enugu Rangers is made happen again. Quickly, Fidelis Ilichukwu.
Good one for Fidelis Ilichukwu and Enugu Rangers. They've been working for it for a while now, and it's good for us to see that the team has finally come together to give their fans something, because it's been a long time coming. So, good one for him and the boys.
Where I'm going to in the league is, people say I'm a core Lagosian, which means I come from Isale-Eko. Not Ekbe, not Ikorodu, Isale-Eko, so I'm a core Lagosian. And for the first time in a long time, 3 teams from Lagos are going to be in the MPFL. Now, one of the teams, I grew up supporting it. My father taught me to support this team after Manchester United. And Ogunle was them, past ministers, Fashola and all that, all support this club till now. They are finally back in the MPFL. 3 clubs from Lagos in the MPFL. Ikorodu United, Sporting Lagos, and of course, stationary stores are back in the MPFL. That's the club I'm talking about.
Yeah, stationary stores. I grew up hearing that name because of my father. So it's good to actually see them back in the league, and I would actually watch out for them this season, and if possible, see a few of the matches at the stadium.
Let's look at the condition of Teslim Balogun Stadium. Some matches will have to be played there.
Yeah.
The other one's Onyekon Stadium. Onyekon Stadium, yes, not looking too good too though, but will this put a strain on these stadiums?
No, I think it will put a strain.
I heard they are working on
but
Sitimba
it
Abuja.
shouldn't, apparently, because now we have 3 teams in Lagos, and they will definitely need somewhere to play. So Onyekon Stadium should be a place where they'll be playing, and it should be maintained regularly, just to keep the fans coming, and it should be another means of money making for Lagos State, because by the time the revenue increases, then Lagos State is happy.
Come on, you Gunners. The Gunners finally win. Arsenal win the Premier League. Now, I said it on the show a few weeks ago. Beware the Ides of March. End of February, all through March, Arsenal tend to stumble and they end up not winning the league. Eventually, they did stumble at the end of February, stumbled all through March, but somewhere along the line, they retained their groove. They didn't lose that groove. They had their groove back consistently. What did Mikel Arteta do right?
Yeah, I think he gave the players
How did he maintain that groove?
the spirit to believe, because I noticed
They played for the badge.
They grounded out. Most of their games during that period was just a 1-0, 1-0 win. Which I think for me that's a champion's mentality. It's not until you defeat your opponents 3-0.
So what did
4-0.
Arteta do right? I want to pinpoint something.
What he did right was he encouraged the boys. Like, they've done it before, coming second for like 2-3 seasons, but this time he gave them the spirit to believe that yes, we can go all out and do it. And it was also, the fans were also with them all through. But I think Arteta must be credited for I think everything was down to Arteta, because he gave them the spirit to believe, and he never for once think outside the box. Like, he always felt like, yes, we could do it. At every press conference, it was like, see you next game. So I think this togetherness, the spirit was there. The team was they were synchronized. They synchronized as one. There was harmony. Like, all the players believed they could do it, and I'm happy for them that they finally did it.
I don't know if I'm going to lose fans on this show today, or I'm going to gain more fans. I don't know. I was born a Manchester United fan and a stationery stores fan. I said that earlier. And the player of the year this season in the English Premier League was named Bruno Fernandes, the captain. 21 assists, almost second place to the highest assists in the whole season. But I insist, Bruno Fernandes. Why? My captain. But why? David Raya is the goalkeeper of Arsenal. Now, the goalkeeper is the last shot stopper in a team. This guy with his team won the English Premier League. This guy with his team are in the finals of the Champions League against the Paris Saint-Germain. This team did not lose a match till now. How can you not give their goalkeeper the best player of the season? How not? How does it work like that? You give somebody who has 21 assists against a goalkeeper who took his team to the English Premier League Cup and took his team to the final of the Champions League without losing a match all through. And you give it to somebody who has assisted. Is he a waiter? Is he serving somebody?
I think the reason why they gave it to Bruno Fernandes is because finally nobody thought he was going to break the record of most assists in a season, beating that of Thierry Henry and
You are
Kevin De
comparing.
Bruyne.
Let me give you an example. That year, Arsenal won the English Premier League with Thierry Henry, highest goal scorer that season. They got to the finals of the World Cup, not the Champions League, World Cup against Italy. And the only reason why France lost that match was because Zidane lost his cool and headbutted Cannavaro. And the game was over. That's how they won. The midfield was over because Zidane left. Somebody gets to the finals of the World Cup, wins the league, and then you give the trophy to Cannavaro, whose club in Italian Serie A did not even win that Serie A Scudetto that year. They got to the finals. Yes, they won the World Cup. So you gave him Ballon d'Or because he won the World Cup against a man who got to the finals, who won his league for his club as the highest goal scorer. So from then, I lost hope in anything awards. When it comes with awards, I conclude that sentiments are always involved. How do you give a player who has assisted 21 assists and is the captain of the club against a goalkeeper who came second, who actually made sure his team won the Premier League, made sure that his team got to the finals without losing one game? Justify that.
Well, I think we have to leave that to the FA because they have their. I think they will.
That means you agree that the award is sentimental.
Yes, there are some awards that are sentimental.
Most
even
this
the
one is
Ballon d'Or,
sentimental.
the Ballon d'Or itself is sentimental because there are players that should have won it that they didn't win it. But this one, I think I want to go with Bruno Fernandes because I myself didn't see him breaking that record. So for him to have done that with, I think, 9 goals to his credit, and Man United being in the Champions League this season, good one for them.
Don't forget, social media handles, Farm TV Sports. Farm TV Sports is right next to me. You can see it scrolling. Farm TV Sports, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. Don't forget that. We'll take a short break. When we come back, clubs sacking managers. Some clubs we are suspecting will sack managers. I'll tell you about that later. We'll take a short break. We'll come back. Stay with us. Sports fans with Wale Scott, welcome back. Now, I'm going straight to Sylvester. And I'm going to him like a truck engine. I'll hit him. Xavi Alonso to your club, Chelsea. Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Explain to us.
Finally.
Why Xavi Alonso?
Why not Xavi Alonso? Because presently there are no, so to say, big coaches outside and at this moment. So, and Xavi Alonso is coming with experience from winning the German Bundesliga to Real Madrid, and he was such a beautiful footballer when he was at his prime. So he's going to come with the Premier League experience, the Bundesliga experience, the La Liga experience, and with the kind of players we have at the moment, young players who really want to show what they have, and Xabi Alonso being a coach that likes young players. So I think it is going to be a good thing
now
for
you're
Chelsea.
beginning to annoy me now.
What's happening,
Honestly,
Mr. Wale?
you're annoying me. Why? Because which young players? Cole Palmer, that is cold today, hot tomorrow. Alejandro Garnacho, my rejects.
I'm glad you said your reject.
Yes, which players? You bought my reject. Which players do you think will have the mentality, the passion to play for the badge in Chelsea as we speak? Name one.
Enzo Fernandez.
Enzo. Okay,
Moses Caicedo.
Let's talk about something else. Moses Caicedo.
Yes. No.
Why did you call Cole Palmer?
Ice Cold Palmer.
Ice cold. Actually,
he's going to be.
It's very ice.
It's going to
very
be revelation
cold.
for next
It's
season.
cold.
Revelation for next season. So we are keeping it in the ice.
Let me tell you where I'm going to. As we speak right now, there's a board meeting in Liverpool at Anfield. As we speak, and they want to take away Arne slots, and they're looking for a new coach. Now, I would have suggested Xavi Alonso, but he's been taken. Which coach do you think is homegrown? Because obviously in the Premiership now, EPL, obviously the homegrown players and the ones who are doing well. Michael Carrick, Mikel Arteta, Xavi Alonso, I think would have gone to Liverpool. He's homegrown. He's Anfield grown. Which coach do you think they can bring in that is homegrown, Liverpool, that can make a difference if Arne Slot leaves by tomorrow night? I think he's leaving, Sha.
I don't think there is any homegrown coach at the moment.
I think Gerrard. Steven Gerrard, his club won the league in the Scottish League.
Steven Gerrard is not he's not the Premier League coach.
He was captain, fantastic.
Being a captain doesn't mean you'll be a good coach.
Fantastic on top.
Being a fantastic player doesn't mean you'll be a fantastic coach.
Sure.
So I think this person is what's his name? Antonio Conte is leaving Napoli. So I think it might be a good fit for Liverpool if they can get him.
Quickly, our director is, I hate when he points his hand at me. Very annoying. Okay, quickly, Real Madrid, disciplinary issues, and Kylian Mbappe, and a lot of players they're getting their heads over but they've brought in the perfect disciplinarian. You know they play. You do anyhow, you see anyhow. JoseMourinho to the Galacticos Real Madrid. You do anyhow, you see anyhow.
I would like to see how the players are going to react under Mourinho. Because the moment Mourinho says you are beginning to feel good about yourself, you're out of the team.
Ilea.
But now let us see how someone like Mbappe and he has played with Vinicius and Mourinho have been together. So it's going to be...
No, Vini will behave himself. My problem is, knowing that JoseMourinho is coming, everybody is saying Kylian Mbappe is planning to leave, which means he can't play under strict regulations. Who does he think he is, really? Who is Kylian Mbappe? Really?
He's the face of France and the face of Real Madrid.
Yes, he's the highest goal scorer for Real Madrid right now. But will he be able to cope with the intensity of JoseMourinho?
He doesn't have a choice, because if he wants to actually win the Ballon d'Or, then this is the right coach for him to do that. This is the right person to groom him.
Will JoseMourinho succeed at the Galacticos?
Oh, yes, he will. He will succeed at Galacticos with Real Madrid, because he wants to come and prove himself for the second time. That the first time wasn't a fluke. And competing against Hansi Flick, then the La Liga is going to be an interesting watch.
Round up on all of this. We sorted Xavi Alonso to Chelsea. We are suggesting maybe Steven Gerrard might do well in Liverpool. We're only suggesting that. Carrick remains in Manchester United. Mikel Arteta remains there. How well do you think they will do next season?
Yeah, for Arteta, I already know what he can do. So he just won the league and he'll be wanting to do that again next season. For Michael Carrick is going to have his first full season. He's going to have his preseason with Manchester United. So I think they will also do well. For Xabi Alonso at Chelsea, time will tell.
Quickly, Crystal Palace against Freiburg, the Conference League finals.
I'm rooting for Crystal Palace. I want all trophies to come to England except the Champions League.
Wow. Okay, that will be preemptive. If I say anything now, people will say I don't like Arsenal. You said you want every cup to come to the English Premier League except, but you and I know that there is no way Arsenal is going to beat Paris Saint-Germain. It's not going to happen. Okay, slide. Crystal Palace win.
Crystal Palace win against
Paris Saint-Germain
win.
Sports fans with Wally Scott. Don't forget I said before, Fam TV Sports on all our social media handles, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Please join us for the whole show on those handles. Sylvester Nicol, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Wally.
Don't forget, the World Cup starts soon. We're going to have a small World Cup segment on the show later. It's our surprise. We'll bring that to you. Join us same time on the show, Sports Fans with Wally Scott. My name is Wally Scott. Like I always advise you, at the end of every show, if not for anything, at least for your hearts, do some sports.